Hey there, this is just a quick little video reviewing the terrain for Session 58, the Castle Crusades campaign. Mostly Dwarven Forge, which you guys, if you've been watching my channel, you've seen all this stuff before. Some cavern stuff, some dungeon, I don't know what they call these things. I got like 4 of them. They're like big elevation trays. They work pretty good. More cavern stuff. The bridge, this is a really great bridge. I as part of the Dungeons of Doom set, and I bought some extra of it because it's a really good bridge. I actually could have used another piece because I was going to make this bridge longer, but I ran out of space. I ran out of these middle pieces. This mat, I've had questions on Discord about this mat. It's a dungeon craft mat. It's upside down. Let's see if I can spin this around without. It's a dungeon craft mat. I have 2 of them. I got them on Amazon and I've checked. They're still there. So if you look up dungeon craft mats, they're still there. It's 2-sided. If you look, the other side's like a more of a solid surface Mars type thing. Dungeon craft right there. I bought these when a number of years ago, when I was, oh wow, probably going on close to 4 years ago. I had a hard time finding a battle mat like with this. Like I could find a lot of lava ones, but I wanted something that was just a total lava like flow, not like semi-solid ground and stuff. So I found these. They're super cheap. I bought 2 of them and they work great. These are LED pieces. That's from Dwarven Forge as well. This is a 3D print. I got that from Dungeon Artifacts off Etsy. It's a great shop. I bought a ton of stuff from them. I don't remember where I got these fire giants. I got them off Etsy, but they are super old. And let's see, I painted them back in, well, I painted them in 2022, but I had bought them long before that, but they were such a pain in the butt to assemble that they sat in a box for a long time until I finally got sick of that and put them together and painted them in 2022. But I got a bunch more of them, which we may see hopefully at a later date. This piece, I showed this recently. This is just something real simple I built a long time ago. I should have dated it. I should date my terrain when I build it. Yeah, real simple. But like I try to build most of my stuff to be reusable. People ask that a lot on terrain forums, like, you know, if you build that, what do you do with it later? And most of my stuff gets reused. I will build stuff that is like single purpose, but even then, sometimes it gets repurposed. Like there's a piece over here, that piece right there. I used that back in my 5e campaign, and it's getting repurposed and redesigned. Like it didn't have this base or anything on it, and I need to redo the rock sides and stuff. But that's a project. But that had basically a single purpose, and then I had never used it since, so I want to be able to use it again. So I'm just gonna do some work on it at some point. But yeah, that's it. Real simple setup. I had another board over here, and a little design tip. I built this board, so if you haven't watched the recap yet, there's a point where the party comes to 3 tunnels, and they have to pick which way to go. And I had encounters for each tunnel. So instead of building like 3 different boards for the 3 different tunnels, I built one because we're only going to use one of the tunnels. So I built this, and I can just drop whatever terrain like in here. So if like in the recap, they went down this one tunnel, they met myconoids. So I could, if they decided to fight the myconoids, I would have just dropped a bunch of mushroom terrain in there and some myconoids, and they would have fought. And I won't tell you what was in the other tunnels because they might meet that later. Who knows? They do have to get home, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the terrain for Session 58. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Love to hear them. Thanks.